I want to tell you about a woman that gave me some information about knowing Lori, knowing Alex, and a relationship that she had with Alex Cox. Let's talk about this. This is part 4 of the story behind the story. Welcome to Left Undone, Incomplete Investigations. I'm Kathryn. Hi and welcome back. Thank you for watching Left Undone. Before I get started, please consider subscribing to my channel. I follow the Lori Vallow Daybell case pretty deep. I've got so many videos on it, and if you weren't here from the beginning, it's a great playlist for you to go back and see this story unfold in real time. Everything from introducing the characters when Chad and Lori were missing to the zombie email. So a woman that dated Alex gave me this information. Let me give her a name. Let's call her something that's not her name, clearly. Let's call her Tina. So let's just say that's not her name. Trust me. So Tina met Alex through a dating app a long time ago. This was back before Tylee was even born. This was back when Lori was actually just dating Joe Ryan. She met Alex on an LDS dating app. One of her friends showed her a dating app. She had been divorced for a few years and she wanted to get back in the dating world. She met Alex on this dating app, and Lori was dating, like I said, Joe Ryan at the time. She met Colby, and this was 18 years ago. Alex and Tina had a 2-year relationship. They were actually engaged to be married. So I go, there goes that gay theory, right? Because she's a firsthand, this is a firsthand account of her relationship. She also had kids and an ex-husband. She was newly divorced not too many years before she met Alex. So they were having a long-distance relationship. Alex was living in Austin. Barry and Janice were living in San Antonio. At that time, according to Tina, Alex was a massage therapist. And it was really tough because she had gone at one Christmas to go spend time with Alex in Austin. And she tried to call her kids, and her ex-husband was being a jerk and wouldn't let her speak to her kids. And Alex was really upset about this. Alex had a hard time accepting that her ex was always going to be in her life because of their kids. Alex didn't have any kids of his own, so he didn't get it. So they wound up ending their engagement based on this because it just wasn't going to work out if he didn't understand that her ex-husband was never going to really quite go away. She always thought that they would get back together. Her and Alex would get back together someday once the kids were grown. She really cared for him, and he really cared for her. She explains that she did meet Barry and Janice. She thought they were really nice people, and Alex would joke about his dad, but we know Alex is a comedian. They joked about his dad's, Barry's, incarceration in prison for his white-collar crimes, and she said he'd say it right in front of his parents. He'd poke fun at his dad about his incarceration, prison, and his white-collar crimes. She said it was just a running joke in their family.
My name is Alex Cox. When I was in the 8th grade, I actually learned that my real name was also my porn star name.
You're mean.
Not that mean, I'm a felon. Anyway.
And she said that Lori was actually a really great mom to Colby. She watched this, she experienced this, she saw Lori was a great mom to Colby. She said Lori had 2 sides. Lori had the side where she was very proper, and then she had the funny jokester, joking around, fun side. She felt that Lori was sweet and kind, and Lori had a low self-esteem in her opinion. She said Lori worked really hard as a hairdresser. She had a nice apartment, and she made good money doing hair. She said Lori always needed to feel special.
Lori, Lori Ryan from Austin, Texas, a hairstylist in Austin. Hey,
that's right, the best.
How's the hair in Austin?
It's good.
Good.
Austin's a happening place.
Probably thanks to you.
Pretty much.
Talk about your family a little bit.
And Adam, Lori, Adam Cox, you know, Zach's dad, Alex's other brother, Lori's other brother, was very sweet and kind. And Alex actually really admired Adam. And he couldn't say enough of nice things about Adam.
Facebook. This is the first time I've ever gone Facebook Live. This is my first ever Facebook Live. Okay.
You can do it on the Lucas fan page too.
Okay, you can do it on the Lucas fan page. This is on my personal.
Morgan, our web girl, will be mad at us if we don't.
Okay, so we're going Facebook Live. My brother Alex is in the studio, and a lot of people think that in our family, because I've done a morning show all over the country, that I'm the talented one in the family. But the truth be told, my brother Alex is the talented one in our family.
And she said Lori and Alex would call their parents by their first name. They didn't say mom and dad. They said Janice and Barry. She said Alex had that dry humor. And she said her kids actually really, really liked Alex. Her kids really enjoyed when Alex would do those Looney Tune voices. I don't know if you've ever heard Alex and his voices that he could do, but he was really good at doing different voices. And he did a lot of Looney Tunes, and her kids liked that.
But the truth be told, my brother Alex is the talented one in our family. And you're about to hear why. Okay, are you ready? So I told you he's all about cartoons, TVs, and movies. I'm just going to rattle off random things, and you're going to hear the impression and then the actual lines from the movie. Are you ready?
Okay.
Alex, are you ready?
I think so.
All right, let me face this over to Al. All right, give me Bugs Bunny and Little Red Riding Hood from Saturday morning cartoons.
Da! 5 o'clock whistles on the blink and my papa's at work so I ain't. He's still in the factory cause he doesn't know what time it amounts to me.
And then...
Yeah, what's in the basket, gorgeous? I'm taking this bunny rabbit for my grandma to have, see? It's got a nice pair of stems for a rabbit. Yeah, it's got a cute face too, see?
I love it. Okay, now we're going to switch gears. Go from that to Droopy the dog. Listen, watch this.
Mr. Dragon, do you know what? I'm gonna slay you.
Love it. Now, what about Sylvester the cat? Remember the Sylvester the cat from Saturday morning?
Oh, Father. Oh, the shame of it all. How can I ever show my face again? Now, wait a minute, son.
It just cracks me up to watch him do like cartoons. A grown man that does all the cartoons. All right, what about Shaggy and Scooby?
Why, hey, Scoob Man, was that ghost scary? Yeah, scary.
That's great. Okay, what about movies, like cartoon movies, like Aladdin? Give me something from Aladdin, the movie.
Calm yourself, Iago. The obviously gazing was less than worthy.
Oh, there's a big surprise. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from that surprise. What are we gonna do? We got a big problem here.
Yes. Only one may enter. We must find this one, this diamond in the rough.
So he knows like all the words, like he knows the lines. It's not that he does these great impressions. He knows the lines for the movie. Dude, I've never seen Beauty and the Beast, but Kareth, you've seen it.
That's my favorite.
Okay, so Kareth knows Beauty and the Beast. Give us something from Beauty and the Beast.
Wow, Gaston, you're the greatest hunter in the whole world. No beast alive stands a chance against you. No girl, for that matter.
It's true, LeFou, and I've got my sights set on that one.
The inventor's daughter? Yeah, but she's...
The most beautiful girl in town, and that makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best?
Well, yeah, but...
Can you say, stay out of the West Wing? Do you do that one?
Oh, sure. There's a stranger here. What are you doing here?
Please, I meant no harm. I lost my horse.
What the heck are you guys doing? I don't know that movie. All right, last one. So now we're in the movie thing. This is the last thing. So I got 3 movies that I want you to do. First, do Mrs. Doubtfire, because you do a great Mrs. Doubtfire. Ready?
Oh, dear, I saw the whole thing. It was a run by fruiting the terrace they ran that way, dear. Oh, it's so sad.
Now give me Rain Man, Babbitt. What's his name? Raymond Babbitt. Give me Raymond Babbitt.
Yeah, 82, 82. Turn 46. 24-6 toothpicks.
Yeah. We're counting cards.
Just random, just
We're
random,
counting cards.
just random stuff. All right, last one, water boy.
I'm counting cards.
Give me a good water boy.
That was definitely your tongue in my mouth. Mom, you should go now because Mama's going to wake up.
Mama said, I love it. So there it is, my first Facebook Live proving that the talent in my family, it's not me, it's my brother Alex.
She said everyone really liked Lori. Like, people just really, really liked Lori. They adored her. And she said Lori was kind of full of herself. So I get the point, like, she's kind of conceited, right? Like, I'm Lori.
What? You want to come up here and perform with us, Daddy? Come on.
Yeah.
You think you do it better? Is that what I just heard you say? Just kidding. I didn't yell at you once today. You should be happy. With hair so blonde and eyes so blue, we're talking about Melissa. She uses words like booyah and delish. So true. She's got style, she's got sass, and married a handsome guy. She laughs at a banana and wonders why. Oh, we love Eminem. We wanted to say today, our sweet Eminem, happy birthday. Hey, beautiful, funny, we love our girl. She loves to bake and loves to blog, and how she loves her man. And when it comes to reading books, she's a fan. She dresses cute for work each day. She loves each holiday. She loves any excuse to go and play. You know you do.
Woo!
Oh, we love Eminem. We wanted to say today, our sweet Eminem, happy birthday. Hey, hilarious, adventurous, we love our girl. There's always a musical break in the song. We don't know how to cut off the musical breaks, or we would have. Just because we can't mix the music. And we're lucky we got those songs onto one continuous CD. And have to stop in between to like find the YouTube version, which is what we originally planned. So we feel very technologically advanced today. Here we go. Goes from job to job and place to place to satisfy her itch. Every now and then she needs a switch.
Agreed.
She works out, she loves to run, but only after who she gives her husband when he comes home a big smoochie.
Yeah.
Oh, we love Eminem. We wanted to say today, our sweet Eminem, happy birthday. Hey, beautiful, funny, we love Eminem. We wanted to say today, our sweet Eminem, happy birthday. Hey, adventurous, hilarious, we love our girl. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
And she also had family that lived really close to Chad's house. And so when the bodies were found of the kids, she said they did an interview with one of Chad's neighbors, and that person was friends with her relatives as well. And then she said in December of 2019, someone actually sent her news of Alex's death. And then she started watching all the posts and all the social media. And she said, well, everything she was watching, that is not the Alex that she knew. That is not the guy that she dated. What she was hearing about him was nothing like the person she dated. She said Alex really loved Colby and Charles. And she said when Alex stalked Joe Ryan, Charles was actually with Alex the day that he attacked Joe Ryan.
I was fortunate enough to do a little jail time last year. I'll confess to you guys. You ever had something that you knew was the right thing to do, but it turns out that later on it was a felony? This is a true story. I found out that my ex-brother-in-law was a pedophile, so I took a stun gun and I discharged it right in his nutsack. And I did. And in Texas, that's a felony. I'm thinking, you know, maybe I'll get a handshake or a parade or something. I got probation.
And now we're fast forward to modern day right now. I mean, she knew them back then, but as she was watching this all unfold like the rest of us, in her opinion, Julie Rowe was part of Chad's harem, is how she put it, and as well as Lori and Melanie Gibb. Just trying to wrap her mind around the fact that Alex could have been involved and hurt Tylee and JJ is just really, really, really hard for her to accept and understand. She said Alex was always really fun with kids. Like, he would get down on their level, he would play with them. Like, he was just that kind of guy, that kind of uncle, that kind of guy that, like, got down and played with the kids and was fun. And she has spoken to other people that have dated Alex, and they don't believe that Alex was homosexual. And she said hearing that Alex actually moved to Rexburg just blew her mind. She really believes that Alex must have bought something that Chad was selling, because she can't picture any other way that Alex would have gotten involved with this cult mentality. When she knew him, he would have never done any of these things. The only way she could imagine that they killed Tammy and they killed the kids is if they were all involved in this cult belief system. And she really, really felt that Chad was a false prophet and that he was really taking advantage of people. What she says, unless you're a bishop, you can't have any insight or knowledge about anything or anyone unless it's your own family, husband, wife, kids. You don't get to have that knowledge about other people in the belief system, the LDS belief system. A bishop can have it about other people, but only people in his ward. And Chad was telling everybody things that only a bishop or the prophet of the entire Mormon church were allowed to do. And she really feels like if Lori had never met Chad, the kids would be alive today.
Where are some... Okay, round 2. Okay. Or Tyler's turn. Say a secret that nobody knows. Ready? Go! I don't know. I don't want to say anything on camera. This is very stressful.
So that's the update on that one. I will have more, but that's enough for right now. Thank you for watching Left Undone: Incomplete Investigations. I'm Kathryn.